And a very good morning to you. Welcome to the show. My name is Koi. Now, schools are about to close and a number of businesses are on a go-slow as the upcoming December holiday approaches. Now, sometimes you want to meet up with a friend in a central area, but you're not very creative with the locations that you choose for the get-together. And that's where restaurants come in. There's no doubt that Nairobi has become a haven when it comes to restaurants. Now, when you get into town, you cannot fail to find a restaurant in almost every street. Although having a meal at home is generally favored, seeing that you may spend a lot of your time out with family and friends during the holidays, we thought that we'd bring you a reminder of some of the great places that you can not only enjoy your meal, but catch up with the latest gossip with friends. Now, where are some of the best places to grab a bite? We'll be answering this question throughout the week. Now, kicking us off is Blancos Restaurant.
If you're looking for a place of comfort and style, then you're in the right place, because today's mid-morning show will take you on a journey through Blancos Restaurant. As you enter the restaurant, the first thing you notice is the strikingly tall, locally made metallic sculpture of a Maasai woman with open shelves used to display some of the wine offered at Blancos. The walls are also used as a platform to display their exotic African artwork that enhances the tall Maasai woman's features.
Nairobi has an excellent selection of restaurants of various categories and from various cultures: Japanese, Chinese, Indian, all excellent, having excellent food. But we didn't have any restaurant, I felt, that showcased the best that Kenyan or African has to offer from a culinary perspective.
The dining area is situated on the east, past the tall Maasai woman sculpture. In the dining area, they have used warm and inviting colors that end up releasing positive energy in the room and therefore create the total African package.
What comes to mind when somebody says African first? Something rustic, art colors, warm. African is warm. So we had to go for material that blends in with whatever theme we had come up with, which is the African theme, but it didn't necessarily have to be African print. We have the Mazeres area in green, all green, and we have this part of the restaurant, the brick and the mahogany area in reds. But then the lounge just then marries the two. I did the ceiling, in gypsum. We had a flat surface, the gypsum ceiling, and left this hole, and it's really we needed a banana, something African, something banana leafy and really large. It actually is a center of attraction in the whole of this area. Gypsum is the boards we use to do ceilings with shapes.
Their creative blend of brown, red, and yellow gives Blancos Restaurant a unique glow that can't be found anywhere else. To complete the African ambience, Blancos has kept true to the traditional recipe and smells and presents the food in a design that makes you want to order what your neighbor has ordered.
We're blessed to have a diversity of ingredients as a continent. So you can take these ingredients and try and apply different cooking styles from around the world and see what you get. You get a lot, especially in big cosmopolitan towns like Sydney, London, New York. You get a lot of people taking their cuisine and marrying it to something that they saw in Thailand. So that is kind of what we're trying to achieve. We're calling it African fusion.
At the west of the restaurant, one will find the lounge area with rich, inviting textured chairs, creating a sense of comfort and relaxation. The rustic tree stand at the bar adds some edge to Blancos, which is the perfect recipe for a classic edgy look. While the theme of the bar is definitely contemporary, the blend of materials keeps it looking like a lounge, giving it that warmth and sense of comfort.
Silk and corduroy complementing. By using silk on that side, then we're introducing modernity. The stone on the bar face is Mazeras. If you walked into the place and you didn't come into the restaurant, you needed to walk in through the Mazeras area and go into the lounge, right? You needed to find some sort of blend so that it doesn't look like it's a completely different place. And then wood is warm. The counter needed to just be wood. If it was Mazeras, it would have been very cold because then our floor is carpet.
At Blancos Restaurant, one can experience a modern-day interpretation of the African experience and also enjoys Mama's food served outside of home.
On designated days, every week, different Kenyan music artists are invited to perform at Blancos in order to add cultural value to the great atmosphere. Like its cuisine, the restaurant encourages innovativeness in music, especially the fusion or blending of traditional and modern strains. KTNKenya.tv is the online address on which you can catch us again. Let's go to a short music break up next.
Oriental hand-woven cushions are randomly placed on the floor to create a homely and traditional look. The vibrant geometric mosaic tables with intricate timberwork accentuate the room. The walls have a textured look with wall lamps that bring out the rich color of the cushions. The other interesting feature of the room is the arcs on the ceiling and window. They add to the spacious feel while casting light into the room. The large mirror and wall accent enhance the play of light and heighten the ambience.
If it's a communal serving, it comes in a platter where everyone can serve whatever they want from the platter. If you want it an individual serving, it will come in a plate.
The overall impression created by the room brings out the Swahili food that is bold and colorful with rich earthy textures and strong spicy undertones.
One of the places that brings out the very best of Nairobi is Blancos Lounge and Grill. So if you are looking to enjoy a rather fancy meal with your friends or family, then perhaps Blancos is the place for you. Send your comments to midmorning at standardmedia.co.ke. Also, comment on the discussions posted in KTN Mid Morning on Facebook. And while you're there, like the page as well. I have been your host, Koi. Let's do this again tomorrow. Have a lovely day.